You sent 129 men into the Arctic, then made sure nobody found them. May 1845. Erebus and Terror sailed from England with 3 years of provisions. Their mission, the Northwest Passage, the Arctic route that would crown British naval supremacy. They vanish. By late 1847, the Admiralty knows something is catastrophically wrong, but publicly, they insist there is no cause for alarm. They launch a rescue in 1848, led by James Clark Ross. Therefore, the scale of that mobilization reveals the depth of their private terror. But the public hears only calm. Meanwhile, Inuit witnesses are telling British search commanders exactly where the ships are. Near Point Barrow, indigenous people describe 2 vessels crushed by ice, matching Erebus and Terror. By 1849, reports describe a 3-masted ship destroyed, bodies lying on shore. Collinson's own ice mate coaxes Inuit visitors to draw coastal charts showing a ship's location. Collinson dismisses the maps entirely. He concludes the Inuit are merely repeating his officer's question back to him. King William Island was 30 miles away. But the Inuit testimony described something else. Mutilated corpses near the Back River, broken bones, flesh cut from the dead. The survivors of the world's greatest navy had eaten each other. The Admiralty could not let that sentence exist in public. In 1854, John Rae returns to London carrying Franklin's silver medal. He carries cutlery engraved with dead officers' initials. He carries the Inuit testimony, unvarnished, complete. The Admiralty publishes his report in the Times immediately, but not for transparency. Broadcasting proof the crew is dead justifies their decision to cut all pensions. 129 names vanish from the Navy list. The timing is surgical, aligned precisely with the Crimean War. Therefore, the cannibalism detail becomes the problem, not the loss. Lady Jane Franklin enlists Charles Dickens. In Household Words, Dickens writes that civilized British officers could never resort to such acts. He calls the Inuit treacherous and covetous. He calls their testimony loose and unreliable. Rae defends his informants. He argues they cannot lie with a good grace. But the institution sides with Dickens. Rae is denied a knighthood. He is erased from the official record of discovery. Lady Jane funds her own expeditions from 33 spring gardens, directly adjacent to the Admiralty. She calls it the Battery, but the Admiralty tells her no ship is available every single time. In the National Archives today, ADM-7 files list Franklin folios as formerly missing. One vanished document describes the rationale for declaring the men dead to terminate their pay. It included a letter from Lady Jane requesting Sir John's arrears. That file has never resurfaced.